So far, we have mined a lot of minerals and built a lot of SCVs, but StarCraft is a game about fighting the enemy, and the workers that we've created so far aren't very good at fighting. It's time to start making our first combat units. In order to do that, we're going to need to combine two different ideas we've already seen before: how to build buildings and how to build units out of buildings. So first, let's select an SCV. We're going to make a new building, and the new building we're going to make will be called a barracks. So again, we look for that build structure button, left click on it. And now we're looking for the one that's called barracks. And that's the barracks right there. That's going to cost us 150 minerals. Left click. And if we move the picture of the barracks around, we're allowed to put it in some places and not allowed to put it in some other places. Let's find somewhere we can put this barracks down. And left click somewhere that it's all green. Our SCV heads over and starts building the barracks. Again, the SCV has to sit here and work on the barracks. We can tell the SCV to pause making the barracks if we select the SCV specifically and press this button. The SCV will stop building the building. The half-finished barracks will stay here, but it won't be making any progress. We won't be getting closer to the barracks being done. So we need this SCV to keep making the barracks. And while we're waiting for that to happen, I'm just going to select these SCVs, holding down the left mouse button, drawing a box, and right-clicking on the minerals to get them mining. And I'm going to select the barracks again with another left click. And once this barracks is finished, we're going to want to send our SCV back to mine again from the minerals, because we don't want SCVs just sitting there staring at finished buildings. The barracks is done. I'm going to select this SCV, left click, and right click on the minerals. And now we want to select the barracks with another left click. As with the command center, there are buttons in the command card which give us commands that we can issue to our barracks. We can tell our barracks to train some units. We can tell our barracks to train a marine by left clicking on this button here. And we have a bar that begins to fill up. And once that bar is filled up, a marine is going to appear next to our barracks. And I'm going to queue up a second marine as well. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and queue up a third, and while we're waiting for those marines to finish up, if you look in the top right, we're at 18 out of 18 supply. We need to make another supply depot. So I am going to select one SCV, select the build structure button, left click on build supply depot, and I need to put this depot somewhere, and let's just put it here. Left click again, the depot starts, and the depot will be coming along. And this marine cannot finish up until this depot is done. But we have now made some marines. These are our basic combat unit as the Terran race. You'll notice the marine does not have a gather command the way the SCV did. Combat units cannot mine resources, and miner units, worker units, generally are very bad at fighting. But marines can walk around. If I just right-click on the ground over here, the marines will head over there. And we will, later on in the video series, actually see some marines fighting, but we're not going to do that for now. For now, we've built a couple of combat units, and that was the goal here.